Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, how are you all doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. So we're here today with the Expanse Season 3, Episode 5. Reaction. The episode is titled Triple Point. Triple Point. Triple Point. A triple point. ... Ellipses. Is that what we're talking about? I don't think so. So, Triple Point. We'll see what this episode obviously has in store for us. But, first of all, I hope you're having a fantastic day. So now, what happened last episode? That's what happened last time. It's been actually quite a while for me personally since the last episode. I remember now. Last episode we had, I guess the best way to describe it is we have a lot of information that travels at the moment. Obviously, Sava knows what's going on. You have Anna, Volodov, who knows what is going on right now as well with Salavia, and you have the Martians that they took in and whatnot. But at the end of the day, they gave them a message, basically said, yeah, take this message to Mars, and you know what to do with it, basically. So we have all these people now that know the information about Salavia and Mao, and now we're trying to figure out if that's all gonna come together. I had a feeling last episode, honestly, with Anna, that she might die because the second she got the information, it just kind of seemed like this seemed like the calm before the storm almost, and I thought the storm would be her dying. It could still happen, of course, but I think now the storm is Saravia being exposed. You have to, actually, now that I think about it, maybe that's what the triple point is all about. You have 3 different factions that know the truth: the Martian faction, Sova, and obviously the people on that ship, and now Anna. So you have Earth, the political side, I guess. You have Mars, the opponent side, and you have Sova, the military side. Well, we'll see. Well, how this goes down, of course. We'll see how this goes down. But on the other side of the world as well, with Mao, we kind of touched upon him for a brief second here or there. With Mao, he was like, oh yeah, let's disband the project. Let's go right back to the beginning. He was like, oh yeah, best project ever. Awesome, we'll do it. If Earth doesn't want it, we'll go to Mars. If Mars doesn't want it, we'll go to someone else, because this is an important, pivotal discovery that we need to utilize to the absolute maximum. Then he was like, nah, this project, we spent so much money, so much effort, so much time, and we have gotten absolutely nowhere. It's a waste. Shut it down. One episode later, it's like, oh wow, we got control of it. We actually got control of it now, eh? This seems good. This seems good. This is a great project. Let us keep doing this project. I like this project. So we have him switching sides all the time. Not perhaps not switching sides, but more flip-flopping in terms of his opinion. So that's actually kind of fun. It's actually kind of fun to watch him just go back and forth, essentially, which obviously means that he knows the risks. And he's trying to be as risk averse as possible, but at the end of the day, he's more curious, and he feels like if there is any sign of progress, he'll go with it. Essentially, now that we have a sign of progress, he's going with it. So that's what we had in the last episode, ladies and gentlemen. We had the Belters as well, very briefly, honestly, but not long enough for me to really say much on that. Because I felt like they were just doing their thing. Yeah, okay, cool. But we haven't gotten too much about them. So I'm actually looking forward to that plot line as well. Probably a little bit, if I'm being honest, a little bit less like all the other intrigue, because all the other intrigue is just that fascinating. But I'm still looking forward to that nonetheless, just a little bit less. There's no storyline actually at the moment that I dislike, which is good. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, let us hop right into Season 3, Episode 5, Triple Point. Let's get started.
I mean, the Tachi, it came upon the KC.
They just fixed up your boat and sent you on your way.
We tried to take the ship by force, but we were unsuccessful. There was a Martian Marine on board, Gunnery Sergeant Roberta Draper.
Yep. They all got nicknames.
As well as UN Deputy Undersecretary Christian Adams.
Everyone's there.
Who's there too.
Who else is there? Fucking too sorry.
a little hard to believe, son.
He's got the...
But she was there.
Then why did they let you go?
I gave the order.
Avasarala wanted us to get to you and Admiral Souther.
He's the commander of the Jupiter fleet.
Yep.
Or the Agatha King.
She says he's an honorable man. He wouldn't fight an illegitimate war.
He's been fighting.
Well, everyone has.
And based on the number of our ships he's knocked out, he's pretty good at it too. An enemy admiral in the middle of a war to pass along a message we don't know
Damn
is
it.
real for a purpose we don't understand.
Damn it.
Type beam MCRN command. Inform them that we have received intel that the UNN Agatha King
Well,
is
so
on
much
the
for
prowl
that.
for an unknown objective.
So much for that.
That may be critical to the war effort, and we are changing course to intercept. If necessary, we will engage and take them out.
Aye, aye, sir.
Don't.
Captain,
You've done your
Yeah.
part, Ensign. Chief, get him on a
I get that, yeah.
We're gonna need the help, one way or another.
I get that he like wants to do the thing that he was tasked with because, quite frankly, they saved his life and it is that important. You know, he actually believes her. But you don't want to like overstep your boundaries.
Callisto when this cruiser detached and set course for Io.
It's on the CIC. There's no need for you to be here.
Oh, they're axing him.
Understood, sir.
You know too much. That's the you know too much. Get out the way. But that's gonna make you unpopular here. And you may be the head of the military, but people are loyal to the people, to the leaders that they know.
I haven't been completely honest with
You're a politician.
I can't nuke Io. I need the proto-Manga.
There we go. Politicians doing what politicians do. Naomi was right.
Right.
She's
Exactly.
a very clever girl. I suspect you're not
You know what would be really, really cool here?
So stop acting like one.
If like,
It doesn't become you.
I was gonna say the Rocinante, but that's not really what they are. If they became like an independent force, that would make them a big target. Though. If they became an independent force and like all the proto-molecule would go to them, that like all the places would agree that it would all go to them. Hey, let's go, son.
I was at first, but I know you only left to
Let's
protect
go,
us.
son. Let's go, son.
A real warrior has to make sacrifices.
Good. I almost feel like, you know, while he was saying that, an end chord was like a something for it, but that wouldn't make sense because the war hasn't gotten that far yet.
Yep.
And now he's diverted a capital ship from a major engagement to go to a deserted moon. Keep him in the dark.
Exactly. Is he gonna tell them though? I don't think he will.
Something is off.
Is he?
We've been talking quietly to some of the other ships. The commanders you trained. They're
That's
loyal
what I'm
to
saying.
you.
Yeah, they're loyal to you. You know what that means.
If you were to make a move,
That's treason.
A move.
That's treason.
A nuclear warhead. I flipped the Rossi around and I torched that thing in my drive tunnel.
I need incendiaries.
Yeah.
high explosives.
Just get a nuke, eh? Just carry a nuke so that it follows it. Lure it away.
There's nothing here that'll work with my RPGs, damn it.
Get some uranium. Split the atom. Uranium-235.
But these will work with my gun. If I can get close enough and maintain fire long enough, these might do the trick.
Hold on there, soldier. The plan is if you guys see any of those things down there, you run.
She's gonna
I know the
fight.
plan.
She's a soldier. Somebody has to hold the line so that everyone can run, I guess.
It'll work.
The up.
The work. What is the work?
Damn. Up. He specified up.
Stop the work!
What are you building? It's changing too fast. You're losing him. Slow it down.
Nope.
I can try.
What's gonna happen is that they're gonna use the others.
The control module used to
like, get the
hybrid is
info-
attached directly to
info.
the brainstem. I might be able to use it to slow his metabolism.
Is somebody hammering in a nail or something?
You will get the fuck back to work.
Is the mutiny starting now?
What are you gonna do, sir?
I need to confirm this is real.
Admiral Souther, please come with us. Admiral Wynn would like to see you now.
You gotta get those messages out as quick as possible, man. Otherwise they're gonna silence you. Straight up silence you. This is your ship. But he is in charge. He's a fleet admiral.
Wild with him. baby boy. Philip. The man I loved took him away
I want you to search for somebody.
because I refused to do what he wanted.
I want you to search for somebody.
Sorry. Why didn't you tell me?
That's the person that she wanted to find.
I just...
That she...
couldn't.
yeah.
We won't be talking to us.
And I was going to be like, well...
Then we need another conduit.
This subject hybridized with the protomolecule better than anyone I've ever seen. Of the remaining subjects, the one with the most similar genetic profile would be...
Yeah, of course it would be. We'll get to it.
Make it happen.
Of course he would. I was just about to say, like, he's gonna, like, shut it all down, and then he's like, no. We need another one. We need to find out what is...
On the double.
Right away, sir.
Is that what's gonna happen?
You sent that video to Souther.
Oh, yeah. Who else would have gotten that?
So that could be
I
considered.
know what it could be considered. Figure out how not to fight.
I like her.
For once.
A lot.
That's great and noble, sir. But we're in a shooting war.
Okay, I feel like now there is gonna be a mutiny. Just because of this scene right now. I know I was kind of alluding to it like earlier. There might be with how they were talking and whatnot, but I think now for sure there is definitely gonna be a mutiny. They're definitely gonna take over. And they're gonna be like, no, Nguyen, we're coming for you. You've gone too far. Admiral Silver has done nothing wrong. He's our commander. You may be the fleet admiral, but he's our chief. And then they're gonna take him, put him in irons, quote unquote.
Die.
They're not gonna. Please tell me they're gonna make it in time.
Weapons. Prepare all tubes. We're gonna give them everything we've got.
Belay that order.
There we go. Do they have enough people, though?
In accordance with the military code of justice, I am relieving you of command.
This is mutiny.
For
Yeah, it
conspiring
is.
to wage an illegal war. I have proof. Take him into custody.
Are you insane?
I have relieved Fleet Admiral Wynn of duties under charges of conspiracy. We're fighting an illegal war.
Yeah.
I'll be transmitting proof to both fleets. I'm ordering all
why would you look
ships to
away?
take any actions necessary if the agony is
Fuck's sake.
Take them all to the brig.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
This is frustrating to watch.
Jimenez,
People
this is your final warning.
getting away with it. Is this your hero?
The Jimenez has been destroyed, sir.
Come on, you take this damn ship. Take control. I decided. Why in the side? The good people in the show just can't win. That's what I've learned. The good people in this show just can't win.
Carino of the MCRN Hammurabi to all UNN ships in this AO. Any vessel that declares its peaceful intentions will not be fired upon by Mars.
Sir?
You couldn't win before. You won't win now. Launch protocols. He did get them. Of course he would. Of course he would. Just... This episode really drives it home. The good people are not winning. The Rocinante keeps getting victories after victories, but
The hell is that?
in the grand scheme of things, they're not winning. Flying off. We're gonna end it with that. Yeah, I mean, again, this episode really drives that point home, but the good people are not are not receiving victories in this show. It is just not happening, alright? Absolutely not happening. So, they were about... The mutiny was happening. One person looks away for 0.5... What? Here's an advice, right? I've never been in a mutiny, but here's an advice. If you've got a gun pointed to someone, right, and they're all trained soldiers, everyone around you is a trained soldier, right? Don't take your eyes off of them. I know it's a wild concept. You never heard this before, but don't take your eyes off them. Keep your eyes on the gun and keep your eye on them. So if they twitch, if they blink, you shoot them, right? That's rule number 1. But again, this episode, well, first of all, it was a great episode. It was a great episode. We didn't get anything on the Belters, but a few things were explained to us. Naomi, first of all, there was a thing that she said back in the day to Fred Johnson, the butcher, where she was like, "You owe me one. So when the time comes, I want you to look for a certain person." So that's obviously, I'm assuming, I couldn't think of anyone else, but I'm assuming that's who she was talking about. That's the whole point. She also said that, we've been, here for quite a while, but you lot don't actually know anything about us. Yeah, nobody really has. We haven't really delved into anyone's history, honestly. So that's certainly something I hope we get more of in the future. I know the whole point is like you join, you join. Shoot, what was that? What was the ship called that they were on, like the very first episode that then got blown up? I think she mentioned it in this episode too. I forgot the name. The ice hauling ship. I forgot the name. But the whole point was like you join it and your history doesn't matter. Your past doesn't matter. But I feel like now that we've all been together, now that we're a squad, I feel like it does matter. I like, maybe it's because I like the history. I like knowing who my characters are and where they came from and like where they're going. The only person that we do know a little bit about is Hoden. Oh, here's the thing. I don't know exactly what was going on. I know what was going on. I don't exactly know what he was talking about. The works. What works? What works? Are they trying to like, I don't know, a fully functioning planet that can move? It doesn't have legs, but like it just grows legs and then walks in space like, I don't know what the works is. The works, that could be anything. Calibans were sent out. The proto-molecule soldiers were sent out. Nguyen, victorious. I mean, he's bleeding, but he's going to be let me rephrase that. He was victorious in this episode. He's not going to be victorious. Him personally is not going to be victorious in the long term, I feel. Because like as I said, they already said that in Martian that they were going up against, they have the better weapons. They have the better weapons. And the fact that, that was before with all of them combined. And now that there has been this huge mutiny, efficiency is down. They lost a lot of good people. Efficiency is down. A lot of people then, they were like, "Hey, I'm not following you anymore." So, a lot of people were out as well. And then ultimately, they now have allies. The Martian side has allies now too, under a truce. So lives were saved by Admiral Sova's actions. Lives were saved. They were most certainly saved. But he wasn't. He died. So, how I said, there are three sides that know the truth. Anna, who is the political side, the military side that we had to hear, and then Mars, which I guess is a military side as well, but yeah, okay. Well, the military side, the UN military side, failed. That's the first thing, they failed. Now you've still got Anna, and you have Mars. And I feel like maybe Mars will die. I know I just said that they have like the overwhelming attack force and strike force and whatnot, but I feel like it's either them or Anna. I don't think the information will come out from both sides. I think one of them is going to perish. And I feel I feel like Naguin will earn his victory, but he had his victory this episode. First of all, taking out a mutiny, and then second of all, launching his case. So he got what he came there to do, basically. He's been successful, so now I feel like he can die. He narratively can die. I don't know, man. I don't know. This episode has given us a lot of questions, which I most certainly always appreciate. But one of these points is me just speculating, of like what's gonna happen next on the military side, and the other point is me just. I feel like maybe I do, but I feel like I don't have all the answers. On the second part, which is the works part, which is obviously what they were trying to do with May and whatnot. So I don't have I feel like I don't have all the answers just yet to actually be able to even formulate and speculate what they're going on about, on the works and so on and so forth. Maybe we'll get that next episode. It could also end up obviously in complete failure, because again, they are there. They're just right outside. They are about to breach. But I feel like the May thing was going on. It was happening. They obviously strapped her up. If they inject her, I don't know how long it would take. And I don't know how long they could hold out until... I don't know how long breaching that door takes, because I was like, they were like halfway through. She was like, Gunny, she was like, oh, this is thick. Oh yeah, it just seems like it's thick. Like, I get it. Like, if it was like light, the sound would be different. But considering that she's got an armor on, she really shouldn't be able to like accurately assess if something is thick or thin. But hey, that's so not the point. I don't know whether they've breached it, because at the end, obviously, they got inside the panel, but I don't know whether they breached it or not. So I can't really accurately assess how long it's going to take for them to actually get through it. Get to May. But will they get to May before it's too late, or will that not be the case? Prax, he seems down for whatever happens, basically. That's his attitude right now. So, I'm wondering what's going to happen next. Yeah. To me, I know I say this all this time. I said this last season, especially quite a lot, because I felt like every episode felt like a season finale. But this feels like the episode before the season finale, which is very weird. Because like we're about to have all these characters meet up, or maybe like the 2 episodes before the season finale, I guess. Because it feels like we're about to have all the characters meet up, on Io, and then obviously, you have on Earth you have the political intrigue going on. Anna, will she get her message out in time? I don't know. I hope she will. Yeah, we didn't see her in this episode, so who knows? I think maybe next episode we'll get like an episode focus on her. That would be pretty cool. So an episode focused on everything else, an episode focused on Earth. Who knows? I'm just speculating here, but I am looking forward to seeing what happens next episode. I know there's like 8 or 9 more episodes left to go, so we're not even like halfway. I don't think we're halfway through this season. So there's still a lot of good stuff left to go. So let us see what this season has in store for us. So far, I'm enjoying this season just as much as I was enjoying season 2 and season 1. I do feel like season 2 was better than season 1, though. Just saying, I feel like season 3 is also better than season 1. Season 1 I really enjoyed as well, but for different reasons. Because season 1 was more so about the characters, the world. Season 2 felt like, okay, we you know, you were introduced to the characters in the world in season 1. Well, let's crank it up to 10 and, you know, have this world that you knew. Oh, there is Mars, there is Earth, and there is the Belters. And then season 2 was like, scrap that. The proto-molecule. Like, the proto-molecule is here. Hello. How you doing, proto-molecule? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, good. And now season 3 is like the war for the proto-molecule between the 3 factions that we were introduced to season 1. So season 1 was the 3 factions, season 2 was the proto-molecule and Caliban, and season 3 is like, yeah, you were introduced to the 3 factions, you were introduced to the molecule and the Caliban, now have it all. Have them scrap for it. You know, mano a mano, have them go at it. So that's basically what we're having this episode, which, not, well, this season, not episode, but this episode as well, I guess, but this season primarily. So I'm intrigued, to say the absolute least. I'm intrigued. I want to see more. So how can I do that? Well, I can watch the next episode. I might do that. But if you want to get the next episode, haha, see this nice little segue? If you want to get the next episode early, haha, you can get it on patreon.com. You get early access on Patreon. By the time this episode comes out on YouTube, I would imagine that I'd probably be on season 4 by now, or maybe like the end of season 3, because I'm like 4 weeks ahead, I think, or 5 weeks ahead on Patreon. So just saying. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you spend this quarantine time well. I'll see you all in the next one, everybody. Until then, have a nice day, peace out, and bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time everybody, peace out and have a nice day.